Rush doesn't have the paranoia available just yet, but he's unseen as he moves towards the top side. Does have the flash, gets the fling as well, as now Sowan has to be very careful. The flash comes down and the shield's there from Rush. Easy first blood comes in for the Nocturne, and that is fantastic news.
Goes to press W, and the clear is all-in attempt.
Speaking of pressing buttons, that's the wild growth as well as Rush doing so much damage. Paranoia gets him in rut.
Wouldn't be able to turn it even with exhaust available. Bot lane.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage onto Nova as well. He's burning down Deft. Oh, actually doesn't find the Siphon, but the ultimate's there. And Nova now going to throw in the auto attacks. That's another kill actually, but it's over onto Rush. On the turret very, very easily. The Ghost, in fact, alive for exactly the right amount of time. And now he can head over to the Dragon if they want to. Gonna see what happened to Rush, and yes, he just got destroyed.
Nice snipe, actually. Very long range Aurelia ultimate did connect there to Garen in our first series.
Yukal actually going very aggressive here against Grace. Uses the wild growth on himself, and Mata throws down the ram, gets the knock up where he wants it, but that ignite was perfect! Requiem's going to come in, not sure whether Yukal can survive, and he can't. There's so many different characters. It's like Banjo-Kazooie, you know, you turn into a bee and stuff, and we got a fight on the top side of the map. The dive is oh so good, but it is going to spell the end of Rush after it grabs himself a kill. Smeb, very tanky underneath this turret as Yukal has to ult himself just for safety. Still has the flash available to him, and Nova survived for a very long time in the end. Taking jungle camps. This lead is only extending as Yukal's in trouble, uses the wild growth. Can he actually turn it? As that's the 1-for-1 coming in. The Requiem was what took down Yukal, and I felt like he could possibly have even taken that 1v1.
It's down. The Baron will be cleaned up by Casey very easily.
That's just going to be looking for a potential ability to get onto Def, but no, it's going to be Rush with the engage. Flashes after, uses the stopwatch, but Teddy is going to survive for the moment. Can this be an overextension here for Jinner? I'm not entirely sure. As Sowan, he's going to go down. Look at how fast Smeb is. So much earlier than in game number 1. It was a 40-minute slugfest that time around. Now 23 minutes in, the Requiem is just there because he can on the side of Grace, and that's going to be that KT with the 2-0.